Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Stranded Alien Dawn on the Radio Man 03, and it is awesome to have you along. Well, as you can tell from the screen, we've got nothing on continue or load game. The developers dropped an update as of last night, sometime after we recorded or streamed our last episode, which was Season 2, Episode 1. And the update is pretty important, so let me go ahead and take a look at it for you. It's on your Steam page. If you go to Load Stranded, it's going to, of course, prompt you if you want to view the update. But let me read some of this stuff to you. First of all, for the gameplay, implemented more variation to animal attacks, introducing more variants for some creatures, such as the exploding scarabee. So that's going to be interesting, especially if they get up too close to you. It could be one of those explosive ones, and then boom, your survivor is going to take more damage from that. So exploding scarabee is one of them. Added the possibility for multiple species types to join the same animal attack, so we could have those scorpion guys, and we could have the beetles together, or, vice versa, and, we could have multiple different creatures coming and attacking the base. So that's an interesting one. Adjusted thermal conductivity for vents, doors, and windows. So I guess, a little more heat will be passing through those things. Revised balance for some aspects of tailoring, reducing the time required to create shoes and clothing items made of fabric. So that's an interesting one. I like to use the cotton a lot to make the clothes, so that's going to speed up a little bit. Malfunctioning devices. This is a big one. Malfunctioning devices such as freezers, refrigerators, batteries, solar panels, wind turbines will now trigger automatic repair orders. It doesn't say anything about the flamethrowers, though. I'm curious to see if that's going to be one of those things that's in there as well, where the survivors will automatically go out and repair things, where they weren't doing that before. You actually literally had to tell them to repair things. They have, decreased the frequency of vomiting, which is nice to hear. This is a big one here. Implemented the ability to throw away stored items that are about to rot. So we've seen our survivors sit down and eat a bowl of rotten food, and we're like, well, why are you eating that when there is a bowl of good food right next to it? And even with the raw items as well, they'll eat the spoiled stuff, and of course that's what triggers that vomiting. So now you can actually tell them to throw away the rotten food. This is the big one right here. Adjusted survivors' behavior to prioritize consumption of fresh foods. So they're not going to reach for that spoiled food first unless it's the only thing they can reach for. And that one has a quote here. Please note, you will need to start a new game to see this. So unless you have a new game going as of this update, your survivors are still going to eat the rotten food over fresh food. So we are going to start over today. Iterative adjustments to address occasional glitches with survivor pathfinding. We've seen that a couple of times maybe, where they take a weird route to go do something. And then small adjustments to ambient sound effects that are heard during the night. So there it is. And then stability. They've addressed an instance where notifications cause the game to soft lock after the environment is blurred, addressed a crash that could occur during the crash landing sequence, and addressed an issue that would prevent the game from launching on systems where the CPU does not support advanced vector extensions. Other general improvements to stability. So that is the update that they dropped as of last night. Let me get out of that. Thank you for being here. Good morning, Morris. Just War, good morning. Jason, good morning. Thanks for the subscription. I appreciate that very much. Let's go ahead and start over. What I'll wind up doing is Season 2, Episode 1. I'll remove that from the playlist that's in the game, and we'll start a new Season 2, Episode 1 today. Now, here we go. So here's our scenario: crash landing, region Sabrius, Concordia is the moon, game difficulty medium, fish salary is the seed, fish-salary is the seed, and then game rules none. So we'll go back to next, and we want Jack. That's fantastic. He's right where he needs to be. And our other survivors, we were going with, let me see here. It's not Krista. It was Nova. And then I got my cats in the background doing a little bit of fighting, it sounds like. We had Simon. And who was the other one that we had in our list here? Let me take a look here real quick. These were requested by you guys out there. Nova, Jack, Rita, and Simon. Rita is also back with us again. So we have one new survivor that we've not played with before, and that is Nova. And her biggest thing was her intellect. She is incapable of doing any research, but she's a good fighter, so she and Jack are the fighters. So there we are. Let's go ahead and crash. Let's crash and get started. It's going to be a good thing. So, yeah, we do have to start over. I don't want to not have that ability in the game. Ooh, get us up by the pond. No, lift. We're not going to crash by that pond, are we? Oh, we are. Oh, I would love to have a pond. Let's see. Oh, nice. This is a nice area, huh? Let's get all the crashed pieces in and see where they land before we decide anything at all here at the moment. I like the fact we've got a pond. Stop crashing near the spot I want to build, you son of a gun. Okay, that's not so bad. Boom. Pause. Okay, look at this area, huh? This is a nice big open area. The downtick to that is if the resources aren't up here, we're sending them down the hill to go get this stuff, and that could take a little bit of time. So we've got some vegetables down here. We've got some of the bark down here. We're looking for that all-important cotton plant. Fantastic. It is right over here. We've got a flathead over here too, but we can learn that cotton. We do have a nest over here, which again, oh, and a nest over here. There's two nests. We'll probably put ourselves over on this side of the pond over here. We've got a bit of a wreckage over here that we can explore and take from. Salvage this one here and this one here. We're going to put us a little bit farther away from that, though. And then it looks like we have a bit of a natural kind of wash that goes down this hill. Holy crap, that's a long walk to get down to here. Boy, this is going to be an interesting survival location. It is nice that we're up on a hill. What else do we have? Okay, so we found the cotton right next to us. Do we have grain anywhere up here? Let's take a look at this area up here first. Let's see if we've got anything else that we definitely need right off the bat. We've got the bushes and the trees, which is great. We've got some blueberries, or some berries, I should say. I don't know that they're blueberries, but we've got berries. Looking for the grain. We've got the tall grass over here. This little grass here, this blade grass is good to have. There's some more cotton right there. Yeah, this guy's going to be a problem. We're going to have to try to get rid of that. We've got another one just over the ridge over there. Sometimes you really got to get in here to see what there is available to you. I'm looking for that ever so important grain that we need. I don't see anything in there. Oh, that's a big old den right there of a nest. Grain, grain, grain. Where's the... what do we got here? That's nothing. Okay, I thought maybe that was a new kind of plant that I'd not seen before. I think we've seen just about all the plants in the series we've done so far. Again, I'm very addicted to this game. It is just so much fun. I got rid of my personal world that I was working on as well. Got rid of all the saves. Shout out if you see any grain that I might be missing here, but I'm not seeing any grain anywhere in this area at the moment, which is kind of a bummer here, really. I'm staying close to the ground just so we could take a look and see. Yeah, that's not grain either. Looks like I've started here before, you think, maybe? There's the smoke leaf. Smoke leaf, we've got berries, we've got cotton, more smoke leaf. Where is that grain? Where's the all-important grain that we need for the antibiotics and just about everything else? Moonshine, Jack's porridge. Oh, man, this is kind of a bummer here. Got more cotton down the hill here. I'm just wondering, maybe there's some right down here that we could send them down to. It's going to be quite a trek to get them to go do this. And it's going to slow down our initial process here of getting started. But we need to find the elusive grain. We've got the melons down here. Wow. This is crazy. Oh, what's this here? Here's some grain right over here. So where is that compared to us? Okay, there's grain right over here. Right over here. We are right over there. Okay, so there is some grain, but it's going to be a trek to get that learned unless we could find some. Okay, there's some a little bit closer to us, and here's some a little bit closer yet. Where are my survivors at? Am I even on the right hill? Oh, survivors, where are you? Oh, they're way up there. They are way up at the top of the hill there. Man, that's a long ways to go to learn grain. We've got some over here too. It might not be too... Well, that's a... Man, this literally, it's going to be a mile. It's going to be forever and a day to get here for it. I'm not thrilled about the crash site. I do like the fact we got a pond there. We'll implement it into our build for sure. But, yeah, what do we do? Dre Dorian, I think there's some involved in the map generation. I've noticed that exploration will unlock some resources that aren't present organically. Some RNG in the map generation. Use the mouse to highlight the whole area grain. It may show up. Okay, up here by us, huh? Oh, that's not a bad idea. Okay, so we could do this right here, huh? Good one. Good idea. Small evergreen, tall leafy plants, 15 of them. Okay, so I think that's exactly what we're looking for, huh? Thank you for that. That is a great idea. I'd never thought about that. Where is it, though? It's in here somewhere, huh? I guess I could set that up for observation if it's in here. It is called the tall leafy plant, is it not? Small evergreen trees. Small evergreen trees. Spaceship debris. Now it's not showing that at all. Oh, highlight again. Okay, let's see if we can get it to do that again. What happened to it? It just kind of disappeared on me. We saw that there, right? We saw it said small, tall leafy green or small leafy green. Did I read evergreen accidentally instead of small leafy green? Now it's not showing it there, so I wonder if did I read that wrong? It's a possibility. Sorry it's taking us a little while to get started here, guys, but I want to make sure we do this right. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's in there. Maybe I read that wrong. I'll have to look back. I think I read small evergreen trees incorrectly. Flying broadleaf bushes, big leaf. Yeah, nothing there. Small broadleaf, small rock chunk. Yeah, I think I was reading that incorrectly. That is unfortunate. Shiny rock. Nothing there either. I guess down here wouldn't be too bad of a distance. Do we have anything down here that says small, bloated insects, flightless, squash, orange, broadleaf, pointed, twisted, wide, small rocks are interesting. Go back, I saw it by the pond. By the pond, huh? Let's highlight the pond. This is a great idea for searching for stuff. Thank you so much for that. Small broadleaf tree, small evergreen tree, small rock, densely leaf plants, squash-like plants. Oh, wait, right here. Okay, good. I think we're good. Okay, thank you so much for that. Yeah, it's just totally blended in with this for me. Okay, so there we go. We've got cotton, we've got the grain. Do we have our melons? We've got the melons up here. We've got our vegetables. We've got our fruit, vegetable, grain, and grass. Ah, sweet baby Jesus. That's a good one. All right, so we're going to build, I think, kind of over in this area right here. Does this feel like a big enough area? It doesn't slope down too much. It starts to slope a little bit here. We could actually start right in here. But I feel like we'd be better off kind of doing something. We need to be closer to the trees, for sure. Okay, so where are our nests? Our nests are here and here. We got a nice little ridge up here. It looks like it's going to be kind of a colder area too, because we do have some snow-capped mountains close by to us. We've got plenty of trees up in here, so I think we're going to start building it sort of down in this area right here. Dredorian, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. Hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing fantastic. It is Thursday, November 2nd? November 2nd, I think. We're going to stream this morning. Since I saw the update, I was like, well, I got to stream it this morning so we can hopefully get ourselves caught up a little bit, and we'll stream it this afternoon as well. So let's go ahead and get them to do... are you kidding me? This just must have popped up, right? Tell me this just popped up. It had to have just popped up, because it wasn't there a second ago. Never mind. Never mind. All right, so let's see. Oh, my God. All right, so let's grab Jack first. Oh, Jack, let me grab this here pistol. And he's going to do it. What do we got for scrap metal? We got 58 scrap metal, huh? So we're going to start our build kind of right over here. Maybe we'll go with the build this way. Yeah, maybe we'll do this way. So I'm going to turn my camera this way. All right, and Jack, you can just, let's pause again. All right, so we are going to set this up for observe. And our cotton, do we have cotton close by? We're going to do this for observe. Cotton, observe. We'll get Simon going on all that stuff. Oh, our grass, let's not forget our grass, observe. And we had some fruit too, right? Fruit, vegetables, grains, and grass. Okay, so the fruit was right over here, right over here. And observe. Okay, so we've got Simon set up for that. And it looks like we've got a little bit of cotton sitting around here too, which is great. That's nice. I like that. I like that idea a lot. So we can get started on those winter clothes right now. The clothes they have on will last them till winter, but we want to make sure we've got Simon making those winter clothes for us. I'm not going to worry about the smoke leaf just yet. Let's get those things taken care of first. If we go down to our management and schedule, the schedule I'm not going to change. I have found it works really well to just let them sleep when they want to and work when they want to. Well, they've got their work schedule, but you know what I mean. It's nice to have that. Let's go back to manage and activities. We are going to go to the simple priorities, and we want to, let's look at Simon. We are looking at research, and we want him to be on a number 1 for research, and a number 1 on heal. I guess I could do the other way. We want number 1s on the heal just so they can always do that. Nova cannot do any sort of research. She is not good at that. We're also going to put Rita. I think Rita is our farmer, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, you know what? You guys showed me a good thing yesterday. Not that. Sorry, guys. Over here. If we go to it, it shows me on the right-hand side what everybody's job level is on that. So I thought that was pretty good. Scavenge at the moment, we're going to put him on a number 1 for that. Construct is a 2. Handle, I don't want Jack doing any of the mundane tasks. And Hunt we'll put on 2. Scavenge is going to be first for him. We'll do some cutting as well for him. Deliver, I'm going to put everybody on a level 2 for delivery. I want them all doing a little bit of that. Research also, I don't think Jack likes to do that very often. Jack is a 3 intellect, but it shows it a yellow there. So, okay, so here's a question for you guys right now as we're looking at this here. I show that intellect is a level 3. Does that mean that Jack has an interest in that? I'm going to put him on a 2 for that because I think that's what that probably means. Is that what it means? Crafting. He's interested in crafting, but he's not... Okay, just that he's a level 3. All right. Jack. Cook. I really don't want Jack doing any cooking. He's going to be so busy doing everything else. I'm going to put him on a 0 for that. Mining, I'll put on a 2. 1s and 2s for everybody here. I like to put a 1 to 2 hour break in middle of schedule like a real work day. Add the extra time to start, end of day. My save has lasted 10 years game time so far. Okay, we'll give them an hour of relaxation time. I get 2 hours actually in my day, so maybe I should give them 2 hours of relaxation time in the middle of their day for working. That might not be a bad idea. Nova, we'll put her down here on a 2 and here. Cut, also on a 1. Hunt on a 2, because these are going to be our hunters and our fighters. Handle on a 3. I'm also going to put her 0 on a 3. Rita there, we got that. Plant on a 1. Harvest on a 1. Research on a 2. Simon, handle, again. Well, you know what? I'm going to have everybody do a little bit of handling, huh? We'll have everybody do a little bit of handling, too, to start out and see how they do with that. On the harvest, Simon is a 0 there. Rita is a 6. Nova is... Nova? It's not showing... Is it showing... it does show me Nova. Okay, so Nova is not really great at it, but she's got nothing to do with that. Jack. Also a no big. Okay, so harvest, huh? Cook. Rita's interested, so we're going to put her on a 2 for that. Simon is already a 2 on that. I don't know that I want to take Simon away from doing other jobs. He really needs to focus on research, so we'll give him a level 3 on that. And then I think Terry yesterday was saying that Jack is not a bad cook, so we'll put him on a 3 there. So if we got some backup cooking, we can do some backup cooking. And we'll put her, actually, Rita, on a number 1 because she is actually interested in that. Okay, I feel like my schedule is okay. We've only got 1 planter. Is anybody else going to be any good at this? Oh, I see why it's yellow, because that's the particular one we're looking at. I got the yellow part there. Okay, Jack Davies 0. All right, let's camp. I was going to say let the games begin, but no, let's go ahead. Okay, so this is our grid here. This is actually going to work out perfect. I think we will. We'll take camp and move it sort of this direction here. So let's go ahead and start. We're probably going to clear off a lot of these bushes, and we could actually back ourselves up to this ridge if we wanted to for a little added protection possibly. I notice everybody can go up and down these hillsides, the creatures as well as us, so we could do that. Let's go ahead and do... This is going to take 30, and we have how much? We have 93 of it, I'll say. So we're going to have to go easy on this until we get some sticks going. So let's go ahead and do... I'm so indecisive right now. I just want to have like the perfect start. I don't know that's always possible. But, you know, you try. You try. Jack, we're going to have you do that right there. And we're going to flip this around. And we're going to have you do that right there. And that's going to be our initial storage. And we're going to put our storages. We'll do some stockpiles on this side. And we're going to do some shelving on... I guess all we've got is the scrap metal at the moment. So let's just do storages, the ground storages, stockpiles on both sides at the moment. And we'll do that right there. And we will get them underway. Ooh, we got some animals. I hear some animal sounds. Okay, and let's go ahead and we'll do our trees. We're going to have to do some tree examination as well. I think we could probably observe this tree right here, nice and close by, and we'll have somebody come over and observe. We got those nasty flatheads over there, though. We'll do this over here. Do this right here and observe. Come on, Simon. Buck up, soldier. We've got things to do, sir. Okay, we're going to get some sticks cut. So we have stickage, and we're going to do some tree chopping over here to get some loggage. Let the games begin. Good morning, PPR. How are you? We have a new update. PPR, you missed the intro. Yeah, we've got an update. I read the update out. It's on the Steam page, so if you go to load your game, there's one very big change in the game that impacts the people you have, the survivors you have. It won't carry over to a game you've currently got going on. It involves the food. There's new updates for the creatures and how they attack. And there's an update on spoiled food. So if there's spoiled food, you're going to be able to tell them to get rid of the spoiled food so they don't sit there and eat it every single time and constantly be, getting grossed out by it. Jack's going to do some that. Okay, Rita's doing a tall leafy plant. Very good. Yeah, I've got it back on. I got it back on again. Let's go ahead and speed them up just a little bit too. And once we get some things cut, we should be able to open a few more things in camp. We also going to need some rock. Let's go ahead and get that rock mined also. There's Nova. She's doing some stickage. Nice, very nice. I always forget that. I forgot it last time too. The hay. We need to get the hay done. We're going to be waiting on some hay to ripen over here, it looks like. Do we see any more of the hay? Hay. That is all the grass we have up here at the moment. That's kind of interesting, huh? That is a really good tip to highlight the whole thing like that. That is a really good tip. We'll get some scavenging going on as well. To highlight everything. Just keep that in mind, everybody. That was a really good tip. If you do this right here, it shows everything that's there. And then you can click on whichever thing you're looking at, and it keeps those things highlighted. Very good. Very good tip. Here we go. We've got some grass coming in. We will go ahead and cut that, and we will cut that. I don't know about you guys, but I am in love with Stranded Alien Dawn. I just absolutely love this game. I have just so much fun with this game. Did we get anything learned? Small broadleaf tree. Thank you so much for that. Okay, let's get us a little campfire going. Oh, hold on. Before we do, we've got a farm already. Look at that. Trees and bushes have been learned. And so, okay, he's working on all that stuff. Can we do our smaller shelters? We can. Excellent. Now, the other thing I want to do here is we're going to flip this around. We've got a 1 block gap around that. So I think if I take and put... Let's come over on this side of it. Let's spread them out a little bit. I don't want to lose that grain right there because we're going to harvest it. We'll flip this around and we're going to do a larger structure here. And this is going to be for the cooking and the storage of the food items right there. So we'll do that right there. We've got ourselves a nice little storage area right here. Insufficient materials. Yes, indeed. Scavenged a pair of boots off of that. That's pretty sweet. So we are going to need a wardrobe. We'll start with well, we can't do that until we get alloy. So and we need alloy for that too. All right, so hold on. Let's go ahead and do another campsite area. We'll do another one here, and we're going to put this one right next to this other one. We'll move it a couple blocks away again. I'm trying not to build anything where we're going to build their living quarters and stuff like that down the road here. We're going to do this one for more storage. Do I need that much room for storage? Let's rethink this. Okay, so we've got food and cooking here. We're going to put a table down in here as well. That should be enough room for food, cooking, and tables. I need a research bench put down as well. I'm thinking maybe I can get away with that in here. Research desk made of wood. If we do that right there, I should be able to put that cook stove next to it. We're going to go ahead and do this cook stove right off the bat so we can just have decent meals. Okay, so yes, this will be good for this right here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put a storage rack right along here for the food items at the moment. We should be able to do a little bit more food storage over here, possibly. Maybe. Right there. Okay. So let's get these set up. We're going to take this and we're going to go ahead and do construction materials. Raw fabrics can probably go there. Electronic items indeed. Okay. Crafting materials can go there. Apparel, weapons, and medicines will not go there. Raw food, cooked meals, fabrics, electronics, crafting materials, apparel, okay, weapons, and other items there. Okay, beautiful. We'll do that right there. And on these guys, what is this select all? Okay, let's select. Yeah, we could do that right there. Same thing here. I'm not understanding how I could copy this stuff over is what I'm missing here. You should be able to copy what you put on here over to here. Let's get them started again. Sorry guys, just trying to be real careful with how I get going here today. We really don't need the campfire, do we? So let's do light and heat, and we've got wall torches, but I was going to go ahead and put those other... Well, I guess we've got the camp, right? We've got this torch right here. We'll do something like that right there, just a simple little thing like that. What's that stove take? Okay, so we just need some stickage. So I guess camp I need, well actually in production, if I get this chopping block set up and put it right over here possibly, that would work. Nova's working on that. Jack is doing some scavenging. There we go. Rita's almost got our grain learned. Simon's working on the blueberries. We'll set this guy for scavenge as well. See if we don't get something interesting out of that also. And then, of course, we've got stuff on the ground here that needs to be picked up and moved to where it needs to go. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to put in a table and chairs, right? Okay, so furniture. Pause again. We're going to put a table. I want them underneath here. So if I put a table there, I should be able to put some chairs around that. Hold down Shift, and then you don't have to go back into that menu and keep clicking on it. So we'll do that right there, and that's going to give them some place to sit. Rooms, we need rooms. An area for rooms. So let's go ahead and do camp. So yesterday when we started over again for Season 2, I noticed that I may have had these a little too close together, and they were disturbing each other. So we're going to try to do it a little bit further apart so they don't disturb each other when they're walking by. And we'll put their beds out here. We'll do one there. And we'll put one right there. And then we'll do another one right over here since we are kind of squeezing here for room. Do one right there. And then we're going to get them going here in just a second. Let me just get this kind of set up so we've got this. Oh, the other thing we need is that leaf plant too. And then one more thing, and we'll get them back to working again. We'll put a little torch right out there. There we go. That should work. That'll work for now. I wonder, do you guys happen to know, do the critters come through the water? What is this? Natural rock formation stone. You can actually have them go in the water and get that stuff, huh? Interesting. Ah, Thomas, good question. Thomas is like, he said that some of the survivors that show up say that they can see smoke from your campfire. So that could be a possibility that we need to have a campfire going in order to encourage others to actually find us. So that's interesting. Okay, that's a good point. Let's take this out of here. And let's just put a stone campfire in the middle here, and that'll be just kind of a little bit of light for them. I've given them a lot to do. Hopefully they get it done. And of course they're eating standing up and they're not too pleased about that. So let's go ahead and crank up the speed a little bit. And while they're doing this, I'm going to look and see what our area looks like here. So I'm thinking eventually I would like to encompass this pond into our place, and we can actually dab some tree farms around it just to give it some life around here, and then set it to not harvest so the trees just are always around the pond looking nice. You know me, got to worry about that stuff. What have we got? We've got no new weapons. We've got a little bit of apparel though. Some boots came in. 10 first aid kits is all we have. And not much in terms of the grass either. So let's go ahead. We need that grass studied. We'll just keep that stuff right there so that that can be studied by them. They're going to have to travel a little bit for this, but once they get it... what? Insufficient storage space. Okay, we'll get that taken care of. And we've got some grass coming in. There we go. Beautiful. You guys take care of that. Nice. Insufficient storage space. Jack, you need to do the... okay, so do I not have Jack? Let's take a look at our management again. Construction. Jack is going to have to be a 1 on that. And I think I'll put Nova. Nova's got a lot of jobs. Maybe Rita? Does Rita like construction? She's a 0 on construction, but Nova was helping yesterday, so I'm going to put her on a 1 too, and I'm actually going to take her off of that. What can we take Nova off of? I don't know at the moment. We need lots of materials though. Fruit bush has been discovered. That's a good thing. Grain cob discovered, and small broadleaf tree discovered. Very good. We're going to go ahead and have them harvest that, and they can harvest that. Harvest any of this right here. God, I can't believe I looked all over the place for this grain, and it's right here. I don't think it showed up at the beginning, right? It didn't show up at the very beginning, did it? And we'll have them cut that down. Nova's going to town on some construction. She's doing a fine job. Nice. We got shelves to put stuff on. Very, very good. Very good. We're going to get this guy set up. Actually, you know what? We'll leave that alone, and we're just going to go ahead and cut these bushes down right here for our stickage. We'll do some more stickage right there. Got Jack doing a little campfire action. There you go, Jack. Thank you very much for doing that. We'll get you guys in beds in just a bit. So we also need some of that purple leaf plant, the skin bark, and that doesn't look like it's actually up here anywhere. So that's going to be an issue. Buttermelon has been discovered as well, so we're going to have somebody come all the way down here. Infection mild. Oh boy, you got these guys down here. These guys are aggressive too. That's a grub. I'm gonna pause everybody for just a second here. Actually, I'll keep them going so we get to the daylight again. I don't see any of that stuff up here at all. Well, we need it studied. They appear to be gone. There is a nest sitting right here, though. We're going to have to be careful. We'll have to watch and see what happens there when that comes around. Okay, looks like they got the beds made. They just need to get the these things made. Okay, so now, did we get our stove put in place? Our stove made? No, it needs to be constructed, but once we do, we'll get some nice meals going for them, hopefully, too. And we can have them harvest the berries that we had out here. Oh, here they are, right here. We'll have them go ahead and harvest those berries. And we had the melons also, which we can get those harvested since we've learned them now. Harvest those. And we need a few more trees cut down. We've got a bunch of trees around here that can all be cut down. And you guys can be cut down as well. Thunderstorm. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. We're in some trouble with that right there. Okay, research desk is up and running. So let's go ahead and research. We're going to do... Well, we got to do weaponsmithing first. Metal refinement, and then after that's done, we will actually be able to build a lightning rod. And I want tailoring taken care of, and then antibiotics. Oh, no. We'll hold off on the antibiotics for... Well, no, we should do antibiotics. Antibiotics. We had them set up to cut stone right over here. I thought we had stone cut. We've got 10 stone right in here. There's 10 stone right there. And this only takes 10, so they should be able to build that campfire. I got our trees discovered. Very good. Nice work, Nova. Jack is not doing well, and neither is Nova. Cause for celebration, of course. Now, where are we going to put our farms? Okay, that storm is over with. I always rush that so I don't have to... I'm always afraid someone's going to get hit by lightning. Over here is where we're going to build our base. We've got this little area right here for their construction and stuff, so... Like we do, I want to get kind of a... Blade grass has been discovered as well. Okay, very good. Okay, Simon's about to go down and visit that twisted plant. Are we going to be safe for him to be doing that down here? Which way was he going to go for that? Oh, he's over here. Here he is, right here. Oh boy, I hope he can... Oh, let's change that. Okay, I can't do that. Let's hope he's okay with this. God, Simon, really? You had to get that close to those birds? They're snoozing away. Let's hope he gets that done in the night. Simon's going to get ticked off because he's not going to be part of the celebration. Oh, he's going to go back up. Okay. Maybe I should have Jack go down and kill those birds. Now, it's going to rain on them. No good. How's our farmland look? It's mediocre at best. We got a nice little patch right there, but it's not great farmland. We've got pretty good farmland back in here, so maybe we should put our farms back in this area. I'm really worried about having Simon down here, so I would like to keep an eye on him if we could. Looks like they all went over here to do some fighting, and this guy is what? What is he? Jack, did you... 23%. Dang it, Jim. He's just not getting it quite done, is he? Everybody's got a place to sleep now, which is good. Jack's mood is back up again, so we're good there. Okay, now I'm thinking about our initial wall around the place. It's going to be pretty sizable because we're going to need plenty of room. Okay, Rita's now going down here. Simon's going to start doing the research on the table, which is great. Oh, Rita. Okay, looks like those birds got into a fight with something else. Oh, they left her alone. Unbelievable. Let's just make sure Rita's okay. Okay, Rita's going back up the hill now. Okay, those guys are all coming back. I'm really nervous about that, but if we get that learned, that'd be great. Okay, now Simon's coming back down here. Bear with me, guys, while we just keep track of this, because if I need to get Simon to run, we'll get Simon to run. I don't want to lose Simon. I'd hate to lose somebody on, like, what is it, day 4. They just won't finish that. All kinds of fighting down here going on. Okay, we've got the cotton discovered and the blade grass discovered. You know, Thomas, I don't know if certain plants have certain better growing areas. I just know the dark green area that shows up, that's like the best soil. It's like a 100% growth rate on those things. Get it, Simon, so we don't have to go down there again. Please, 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 Simon, please, please, please. Just stay there until it's done. Watch the birds. They like his hawing and humming, it looks like. Argo, we had an update last night while I was sleeping. We had an update. Okay, they're going to go back off and do some more fighting. And Simon has got it. There we go. Now, let's go ahead and have Simon harvest some of this. While he's down here. He doesn't exactly like doing that, but we're going to have him do that and bring some up. He failed because he's not very good at it. Yeah, this work schedule is set. I need to redo that, though, so they get that little break in the middle of the day. We're going to have Simon just bring some of this up so we have a little bit of it at camp. Things have changed is that they will now go for fresh food as opposed to spoiled food. We can now actually remove spoiled food from the benches. That's all you're going to carry back with you? Did you leave any on the ground? No, he's got 10 of it with him. All right, Simon, go ahead. Take it back, buddy. And now when attacks come from critters, there could be multiple creatures mixed together during the attack. We are going to do a small defense, actually, or just around this area right here. Can you actually go over the top of that rock stuff? You can, but that's not going to work. We're going to slow things down a little bit here. And let's get a kind of a wall around, because I feel like an attack is imminent. We'll do wall across there to here. This is, of course, going to expand later on down the road and back to here. Do that right there. We'll adjust this as we go, but this should get them going. They've got the trees to cut down over here, and we've got a few more trees to cut as well. Farms, I guess I'll put my farms out here in the meantime. Furniture, we can do skin bark furniture now, beds. That would be nice. We'll put a couple of these down just to get them a decent sleep. Furniture, beds, skin bark beds. Skin bark beds are nice, and I realize we probably don't have enough material for this. It's only 10 per, but this will probably send somebody down there to, you know, gather some more of it. I put Simon half in and half out of there. Just now noticing that, but he's got half of his body out. Well, he sleeps hot, so that's why they're doing that. Jack's to work on the fence. We should probably figure out where we want our gates. Yeah, we'll just do a gate right there. And I think maybe what we want to do is actually have a larger gate down here, and we'll set this up to where we have our traps set up. so they can get, the creatures will come towards us into an area with some traps. We have 126 scrap metal at the moment, so we're going to work on getting some traps set up too. Defense, and then a fence gate over here. God, I love this game. It's so fun. It's so fun messing around with this stuff. And again, all this is it's just temporary stuff right now. We'll get more permanent down the road here a little bit. And we'll put a gate right over here. So that's kind of in the middle of the storage area and the food area. We'll do that right there. There we go. Aggressive animals times 11. And where are you coming from? Down the hill. Wow, look at all this meat down here. Let's go ahead and butcher this guy right there. Poultry. Yeah, we'll take that one too. So we've got just 11 bugs coming. That's not very much, but I wonder if I should have Jack go down and just do some killing. We've picked up no more weapons. Simon is doing some research. Jack, let's go on a little hunting spree. Let's do a little hunting spree here real quick. Can I get you to come right down to here? Oh, he's actually going to come right over the top of the hill here, so let's have him go right there. We're going to have him take out some of these bugs before they get a chance to come to us. Oh, I'm paused. I'm paused. Okay, Jack, and I want you to hunt these little suckers right down here. And that didn't go very well. Okay. They should stop chasing him after a little while, at which time we'll have him turn back and deal with the critters. There we go. If we could take some of these guys out a little bit at a time, that would be nice so we don't have the big fight up top. Oh, look at that. Okay. So the darker areas looks like that's the slope that they can walk down. That's interesting. Okay. Nice, Jack. Way to shoot, buddy. Jack. Jack, get him. Get him, Jack. Get your knife out. Slice him. Dice him. There you go, Jack. Good job. Okay, can I get you to butcher this animal before you come back up? Oh, sorry, Jack. I've got to undraft you. Awaiting treatment. Can I get you to just kind of butcher that bighorn animal and bring that meat back with you? I know it's probably going to spoil, but let's go ahead and do that. So what we need for food also is, I would say, we got to get the farms going. I need some, well, we got a dry rack. We got the small dry rack here, so we'll do this guy right here, and it's over here by the food. We'll do ahead and give that a little spin, and we'll put that right there. Wunderbar. Nova's doing some bed making over here. Jack has got a boo-boo, I'm pretty sure of that. Where is that at? What's he got? He's got a couple of superficial bites, so he's not doing too bad. Thanks, Kerbo. Got the drying rack in, thin the herd, good idea. Yeah, at the first couple of attacks, it's nice to send Jack out to do that and do a little bit of killing right off the bat. So we've got a bed made here, so we can go ahead and deconstruct that one. We don't have enough of that skin bark, though, to really do what we need done. Those birds are back. Dang it, Jim. Harvest that, harvest that, harvest that, and let's harvest that right there. Hopefully nobody gets themselves killed doing this. I'm going to cut down these trees right here. And we've got a nice chunk of wood right over here too, so let's go ahead and just do this right here. And no, we want small broadleaf and the 6 broadleaf bushes. No. Big broadleaf trees, yes. And the evergreen trees, yes. We'll have all those cut down, and that should get us our wall and a few things in order. Farm-wise, I'm thinking we're going to put them out here. Let's push pause, and let's get a few things going. First of all, the grass. What did I do yesterday? Was it a 7x7, I think it was, we were starting off with? Or maybe I should go 8x8? How do I get it to do just a 7x7? Cotton. 7, there it is, 7x7 on cotton. We'll do that there. You know what, hold on a second, guys. Sorry about that. I'm trying to think ahead. Things I've thought about. I'd lay in bed thinking about this game. It's that addictive to me. 7x7 in the cotton field. This is going to give Rita something to do. It's going to make her very happy. Skin bark is something else we need. Blade grass, of course, would be a good one to have as well. Yeah, how do I make it decide? How do I get it to do just one tile? I don't want it to do the 4-banger here. There it goes. Oh, nope. Dang it. Just want you to do the one tile. There we go. And whatever. We'll do that. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do this, so I'm going to go ahead and say I want to reduce the field. And we're going to come down to hopefully 1 square, 1 tile. Why won't you just go to 1 tile? Reduce field. Why can't I get that to go down to 1? Some crops need the 2, huh? I could have sworn yesterday I had everybody down to a 7x7 field. If I do that right there, there we go. Okay, there we go. All right, we'll do that. We'll take what we can inside those farm plots. If I need to change them, I'll do them. So what did I do so far? Grain is also going to be a 7x7. And buttermelons. You say some of them need that, huh? Well, we'll do an 8x8 of that. And then we're going to run a fence along this edge of it and tie it into this fence right here. So we'll bring this fence over and around and down our farms. The berries. We got berries and skin bark left, and then we got to get the trees planted too. Fruit. I'm going to go ahead and reduce these field sizes right here. I want them to kind of all look alike if I can. There we go. We do that right there. This almost, God, that almost gets me right to there. I've got this one little bit that's just a little too long there. And farms. What do we have now? We've got fruit, buttermelons, fruit and vegetables. We've got our grain. We've got our blade grass, and we have our cotton. Okay. Skin bark. Skin bark there. So they'll take those out, which is just fine. Then I want defense. Sorry, Jack. I'm giving you a bunch of work, buddy. I'm really sorry about this, but we're going to go ahead and do that. Actually, let's go ahead and go one more row outside of that. So we've got a little bit of space so they're not right up against the fence, because I've noticed the flatheads can reach through the fence and cause some damage. And we're going to do this right here and bring it on over to there, like that. I know that's a lot of fencing to build, but that should look pretty nice when it's done. What does it say here? To start placing, press Pole fence. The construction is impossible due to the presence of torch. Access to wooden storage shelf is obstructed. Oh, jeez. Okay, I see what it's telling me. I was like, what the heck? I forgot to right-click and get that out of here. I see what happened here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do that and cancel all of that. There we go. Sorry about that, game. There you go. How's that? Is that better? There we go. Perfect. They did find the grass, yes. Yes, JP. Hey, good evening. Yeah, we only have the silicon plant still to learn, and then we need the... what else do we need? We need to find the smoke leaf as well. What did we get learned here so far? Research, we are on lightning rods, metal refinement at the moment. Okay, gotcha. So weaponsmithing, okay, I need a workbench. Production, workbench, we need a workbench, and we're going to put you... We should put you right over here, I think. So let's go ahead and get another shelter put up. We have 126 scrap metal, but I don't want to use that. I'm going to put you right here. That's going to open this up so they can get through here, I hope. And for production, we'll get a workbench going, and we'll put that guy right over here so they have easier access to the wood and stuff that they need in order to craft items that we need. That's one thing I forgot to take into consideration. Jack's transporting some meat, but we need to get this. Simon hates to build and hates construction. Is there anybody else around here that can do this for us? Nova is coming back up the hill. She's going to wind up passing out on her way back up that massive hill. Metal refinement is now available to us. Very good. We'll put you... we're going to need some more stone, but they'll go get that stone. If I put this here, while they're chopping wood or anything, if we don't get places for them to live by winter, they should be able to stay warm while they're working there, I would think. Okay, Jack. Jack is awaiting treatment still, huh? Jack is just getting back. Now, let's see how long it takes for somebody to go over there and treat Jack for his bug bites. Simon could care less. Simon. Meals. Grain porridge. We'll do 4 of those. We'll do until. The other one, veggie soup. Until. And looks like we got some meat stew as well here available. Meat soup, there we go. We'll do 2 of those. Tasty recipes, buttermelon pie. Who doesn't love a little bit of pie? I love pie. Pie is my favorite. I love pie over cake. And then we've got the chef stuff there. Boom. Shakalaka like a boom. Alright, we'll speed things up a little bit here too. I bet you're unrelaxed. That is one heck of a hill you're doing, man. We've got some longhorns here that need some butchering as well. Got a bunch of bugs here. Those ducks, or whatever the heck they are big. I don't think I've ever researched one of those birds yet. When we get these comfy beds put in, and we get this put in, that'd be nice. Thanks, Jack. And I guess I'll go ahead and put this on 100. We've got more metal laying out here. Oh, look at that. That's a little different, huh? Look at this. This is now 5 out of 10 instead of 5 out of 6. It used to be the scavenge process was 6, and now it is up to 10. So you can scavenge from this thing initially up to 10 times, which is pretty handy. We've got a bunch of crap laying out here, too. Jack is not happy. Do we have... I'm going to slow them down just a little bit. Do we have the shooting target? We do. Let's go ahead and put this out here. Early access feedback. Let me just get rid of that before it pops up on us. Love it. How's that sound? Yeah, get Simon's bed made. Thank you. Did Jack ever get treated? He did. Yeah, okay. Alright, everybody's got a better bed now, which is great. So if I double-click on that, I should get deconstruct on all 3 sleeping spots that are available left, and that takes care of that without having to click on each one individually. Alright, now here we are going to have our critter trap set up. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, alright, let's just get rid of... Oh, no, I don't want to cancel all of those. Well, 38 construction sites. No, I want just the traps. Cancel that, and cancel that, and we'll cancel these 2 as well. Alright, let's go ahead and try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we'll divide this up 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6. That should be enough of that at the well, maybe not. Maybe we should do a little bit more power, huh? Lightning rod. All right, let's get this up and running so that we don't have them getting struck by lightning. That's going to give us a nice radius all the way around here, it looks like. Pretty close. I guess I should probably have it right here, huh? That way no lightning bolts come down where they're working. And let's get our traps finished up here. Defense, traps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we're going to do our defenses. Just do something like that right there. They've almost got, well, they've got just about all they need here. Do I have enough trees for them? Looks like I've got more trees here for them to cut, so they're okay with that. We'll cut that, and we'll cut that. Here's the other, that's this beef berry, I believe is what that is. We'll have that one put up on research as well, so Simon can get busy on that one. Maybe I should take this wall and move it out just a little bit farther. Weaponsmithing. Okay, so now we need to get our crap. Oh, we don't have the workbench done. Jack, is there any way, or Nova's about to crash in her happiness as well. Okay, he's doing the plant. We need to get them started on making bows for everybody and spears. Still have just the one weapon. Rita's going to go do some planting, which is fantastic. Yeah, get that stuff planted up. Harvest. Harvest. And you got to double click them, it seems like. Harvest. There we go. Okay, good. That's harvestable. Alright, I think we're looking pretty good. I would like to get this workbench up and running as soon as possible, but you can see Jack is very busy chopping down some trees. These aren't trees, right? These are just bushes. Broadleaf bushes. Yeah, it's just sticks. We do need a couple of tree farms, though, as well. The big evergreens. I like the big evergreens. We're going to make these as big as we can. We're going to do that one there, and we're going to do a second one as well. Let's turn. Rain. It rains here a lot so far. Have you guys noticed that? I've noticed we've had quite a few rains. And I'm not going to tree these off. We'll just do like so. Those evergreens put on a lot of nice wood, so we're going to have those guys over there at the moment. And then eventually I think we'll turn this and keep it going and have all of this encompassed, including the pond. Like I said, I would love to have a little something here to, you know, give them some fun. Nova's getting those traps put together. Yeah, Jack. What am I missing with Jack? Let's see. Let's take a look at the comments over here. We have observed the close trees. We've got bushes and stuff, but we've got the trees. We've got the small broadleaf trees and the big evergreen trees observed. I guess we could observe the bushes. But I didn't want them to be involved, and I want Simon to kind of focus on doing research right now, and I really need this workbench made up. So Simon, Jack likes to craft as well. So did we put him on crafting at all? I noticed crafting. No, we don't. That is a big help for Jack. He does like to craft. They can't make this until we get some alloy cooked up, huh? No, it just takes 10 scrap metal. Okay. Do I have them on construction properly? Construct. Yeah, Nova and Jack are both doing that. Rita is the plant and harvest gal. Yeah. Hey, Chase Bank. There was a big update in the game last night. It impacts them eating rotten food and throwing up all the time. You can now get them to remove rotten food in the game so that they don't eat the green stuff that's like, you know, the stuff that gets the green smoke going around it. You can get rid of that so they don't eat it. And naturally, just for them, if there is fresh food to eat other than rotten food, they will go for the fresh food first. But you had to restart in order to get that into your game. So we restarted. I know. I'll take down that first episode of Season 2. I'll get rid of that one off the channel so it's not a confusing thing. But there's that, and then also now the attacks from the critters can be, say, beetles and those guys with that look like scorpions. It could be both of them combined. It could be the longhorns and the flatheads together. It's not going to be just insects. We've had one insect attack so far, and it was just the beetles. Oh, and they also, some of those scarabee beetles could possibly explode as well. So there's explosive ones, which I'm imagining is going to cause some damage to your people. We'll speed things up a little bit here. And how are we doing on our research? Can we line up some other stuff? He's got tailoring he's working on right now. Okay, so we've got antibiotics. Let's do the pickling next. Electric grids. And distilling. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Hold on. Wait. No, I want tailoring, antibiotics. I'm going to put that third. We're going to do construction basics and then antibiotics and then pickling. And then after that, we'll do electric grids. That way we've got a little bit of food going into... it's going to last a little longer for them to eat. Go Nova. Knock those suckers together, girl. Jack is still working on the fence. Nice. We got a lot of fence out here still to do, but as long as our initial one is done, that's going to be great. I wish the trees were a little closer. I guess we've got some trees right here that would be closer to us that we could cut. We'll set this stuff up to harvest again. We've got some traps in place now so the beetles don't just walk up and run right over the top of us. We've got 62 scrap metal left. Did we pick up all the scrap metal that was laying out here? We did not, so we're going to have to tell everybody to transport some stuff and get things put away. We've got clothes sitting out here. Some health kits, some grain. Yeah, we've got some things out here that need to be put away. I kind of want to get this fence put together, especially this piece right here as well. Thomas, there was an update overnight. Oh, I'm sorry, you were answering Chase Banks' question. Yes. Yeah, there's been a few things. I don't know if you... Yeah, some of you may not know that I starved everybody to death. I did. Jack is nailing it. He's going to take a walk, so he's a little bit happier. Did we get our crafting bench put together yet? No, we do not have that put together. Nova's taking a walk. She's not very happy at the moment. She's stressed out. She's going to sit. Can I get you to... No, I can't get you to build that yet. Jack's happiness is dropping. We got some birds coming up here. This is interesting. These guys are going to cause a bit of a problem here for us, I think. I'm going to go ahead and close that gate. They're coming right here. Rita, could you maybe close that gate? Thank you. Jack, I'm going to draft you, put you right out here. Well, that's taking a lot of shots, man. Get him, Jack. Get him, Jack. Get him before they get through that fence, buddy. Oh, there. Right in the buttocks. That's it. Hit him. Hit him. Shoot him, Jack. Jack, you were the man. Look at that. Happiness is going up, too. He's like, I'm killing stuff. Beautiful, Jack. Beautiful. You are undrafted, my friend. Butcher them. Oh, wait. Can I observe these guys when they're dead? No, you can't. Okay. We're going to butcher them. Jack's going to repair the fence. That was a close one there, right? Yeah, do we have food coming in? Is Rita cooking at all? I've not checked on that. How's everyone's food looking? I need to find out. Is Rita not cooking? Rita is our cook, correct? Cook. Rita. I don't see any dishes cooked on the shelves here, but maybe that's because we don't have any meat. I don't know. We've got fruits and vegetables and we've got grains, so she should be cooking. What do we got here? We've got our cotton planted. We've got our tall grass or blade grass. We have grain cob in. Looks like she's working on the buttermelon field at the moment. Yeah, the trees, as long as she gets the trees planted by winter, then we'll have them for next spring, I believe. So that'll be just fine. Whew. Can you pick the mushrooms in camp? No, you cannot pick these mushrooms. They're quite nice, though, isn't it? It's a nice touch to have that little bit of brown in the grass there. There is a mushroom, a glow mushroom, that is used for a lotion or a salve that you can put on your bandages, and we need to get this one learned as well. We'll see if there's anything up here, though, that's closer to us to learn, instead of sitting them all the way down there. Matter of fact, we could cut all of this. Blade grass, cut. Cotton blossom, harvest. Grain cobs, harvest. There we go. That'll work. And we still don't have our workbench put together. Jack, I'm going to have you take your stuff, and I want you to come and build this table. Nova is only transporting 7 logs. There, She could drop that stuff and pick up a bunch more. Simon has been really great about getting our initial research taken care of, so I'm not going to bother him. He's almost got construction basics done. He's almost halfway there, so that's not too bad. Nova's moving pretty slow. Did she get hurt? No, she didn't get hurt. She's okay. Oh, she's got a lightning injury? Oh, man, really? I did not see that happen. Did you guys see that happen? That's not good. She got hit by lightning. We know what happened when Ken got hit by lightning. It really screwed her up, screwed him up. All right, so we got another crop that we could do, another vegetable. We got the chew root, which is this guy right here, the vegetable. But we've also got the pumpkins. We'll speed them up a little bit. We're an hour 20 in on the stream. We're almost caught up to where we were last time. Let's hope she brings all that back with her. You know what? Let's go ahead and have her just haul that stuff back. Haul cloth. Go ahead. Jack should have gotten that workbench put together now. No, he didn't. Oh, he's working on it right now. Wow. Took him a tick, huh? I have no stone. Craft. Weapons. I think I want the spears done first. And then we're going to do some bows. And what else can we craft? We can craft the veggie leather. 1, 2, 3. Let's actually back that off until we'll do 100 of those. And then we need to do the bandages as well. Those are pretty important. And we're actually going to move those bandages up before the veggie leather. Jack is taking a nap. Nova's getting something to eat. She's coming out here for it. I think what I wanted to do also is get everybody kind of on pickup duty here too, right? We've got plenty of room on our shelves. Jack's eating berries. Why is Rita not cooking? What is up with the Rita thing and not cooking? What did I do wrong there? There's the Taylor bench. With the Taylor bench in there for now. Okay, here comes some cotton. Jack is still working on the fences. We've got animals to kill. We got a target to make better. They've started working on it, but we're going to move that. Is it furniture? Yeah, furniture. We're going to have to bring this over here so they don't have to walk so far to well, we don't want it right next to the bedrooms, do we? Put it over here for now. Do that. I'm afraid our next attack's going to come. And oh, look at this. This turned out actually pretty nice right there. That's good. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. What is it? Is it 10 or 20 per plant that they get? So that should be at least 100 worth of material there each time they harvest that. So that should work. And Simon is on research. Almost at the end of construction basics. Yeah, Argonath. Yeah, they all are supposed to transport a little bit of stuff. I'm a little surprised that we've got this stuff laying around out here. I'm going to have to put transport on number 1 and get everybody to do a little bit of that, I think is what I need to do. Deliver. I think I'll put delivery on 1. Commented the recent cloth blossom harvest with Rita. Nova's going to go to sleep, and Rita is having a little something to eat, a ration. So what did I do wrong here? Why isn't she not cooking? No one has cooking 3, so they can't make that. Grain porridge is grain. We have grain. It's sitting on the shelf there. I could see it. Veggie soup. We had some vegetables. We've got vegetables in here now, which she could be making the soup. So why is she not cooking meals? Okay, let's check that again then. You guys say I've got this set up wrong. Until times meat soup is until. And that's until. So veggie soup, she should make it. And this one says waiting for ingredients. Not quite sure why she's waiting for ingredients. Oh, is she waiting maybe for the fuel? There's sticks over here. We've got sticks. Yeah, we've got 201 sticks. So she's not waiting for the sticks. She has too many ones, you think? All right, let's take a look at her. Rita, handle, harvest is a 1. Plant is a 1. Cook is a 1. Delivers a 1. All right, let's get her off of here altogether. Deliver. We'll get her off of there. Handle, we'll put her on a 3. Harvest is a 1. Plant is a 1. Cook is a 1. I'm most surprised Jack hasn't tried to cook, though, too. So she'll harvest, plant, and then cook, since they work from left to right. Harvest, plant, cook. Okay, so then maybe what we do instead, let's try this out. Maybe we put this on a 2. Harvest on a 2 as well. Plant on a 2, and the cook is number 1. Let's go that route. So she should each morning get up and do some cooking right off the bat. And then go on to the number 2s. Construction basics have been learned. Simon, I appreciate you, buddy. Jack has just about got this massive fence taken care of. Yeah, they don't like eating the raw food, I know that, but I'm not taking them off eating raw food. I won't do that. They've just got so much fence to build. I know I've got them doing a lot of work here on the fencing, but that's just too bad. That's just too bad. We're going to mine those rocks out of here. Mine those rocks. Mine these rocks. And we need to actually research this. Looks like that's the same. Both of those are the same. This is going to be those silicon rocks. We don't have an ore rock. We have, well, silicon's an ore, but we don't have... this is the other one, right? No, that's just regular stone. I don't see ore rocks up here. Got these guys going to be our next little problem here that we're going to have. There we go. Rita's doing some cooking now. Get that grain porridge put together for Jack. Jack needs some grain porridge. Keep him happy. The birds will go bad. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't want to force them to go get that. They've got their grain and stuff, so... who do we have on butchering? This is what I don't like about this system. It's confusing to me. Put mine on 3. They're all going to do a little bit of delivery each day, which is good, I think. So is harvest considered collecting harvest from wild and domesticated plants? That's from planting. Hunt. Hunt has got to be butchering as well, right? Affected activities, hunting and butchering. Simon's working on that shiny rock. Once Jack is done with the fencing here and Nova's done with that, I'm going to get Jack hopefully on some crafting as well. Now, it was said that if we have chairs by the... wow, look at all this stuff that opened up. Farms, what did we learn? The chew root, okay. Light and heat. Building. I love the fact that we got the building open now. It seemed to me that I had heard, somebody said that if you have a chair, it doesn't have to be a fancy chair, but if you put a chair next to the crafting stations, it helps them feel a little more comfort while they're near a crafting station. We'll try that out and see if it doesn't help them a little bit. Now, I would love to get started on some living quarters for these guys. But again, I want this fence done first. These guys are having to walk a mile to get those trees. Don't melt down, Jack. Don't do it. These guys are, yeah, 5 out of 10 on that. See, we're getting a lot of things not done. I hadn't noticed that before. When I left everybody just as they were when you first loaded the game, it all seemed to be much easier to just have them do what they were doing. So let's give them anything at noon. Noon to 1. See if that helps. We talked about that earlier as we got started here today. Boop. Jack just walked through that gate to the field. We've had a lot of rain and a lot of thunderstorms in this area, so I think the batteries are going to be getting charged on a regular basis here. That's for sure. I would like to get this done so that as the enemies come in, they've got to come down this way instead of just walk right through here. So we really need to get that fence taken care of. We're almost there. I don't feel like they're going to get this taken care of before then, though. And the crafting table, where did I put that crafting bench? Right here. Waiting for ingredients. It's the logs we don't have, huh? We've been putting all of our logs into the fences at the moment. We need that fence done. The second bug attack shouldn't be that bad. We should be able to handle it with just Jack and the pistol, hopefully. We'll send him out to actually do it, but Jack is bottoming out. Do we have grain porridge now? We do. We've got his favorite food, so let's hope he grabs that and eats that. That should help him out. I'm going to turn off those numbers. There we go. I hope. Yeah, I know Jack likes to craft. I know he does like to craft. And I've got him set up to do crafting. I do. Craft is a 2 for Jack. I really want him to get that fence done. Him and Nova to get that fence done. And then craft is a number 2 for him. So when he gets to it, he gets to it. Simon's taking a walk. I don't see any disturbing of the sleep going on here. They seem to be putting all the raw meat on the rack or on the shelf, but not on the dry rack. Let's see. What can I change this to? Hides, raw smoke leaf, raw red meat. Yeah, they can put any of that stuff on there. That's fine. Simon's gonna go do that shiny rock. He's almost got that done. I think I'm gonna put him on that table and have him start working on those spears. Because we've got the material. It needs 10 scrap metal to make a spear. Is that right? 10 scrap metal for a spear? Yeah. Finished observing that rock for Pete's sake. You've got 2% left to go. There you go. Thank you, Simon. And then researching. Let's have Simon go ahead and get started on the spears. Oh, wait. Simon doesn't like to craft, huh? Wait. No, he's interested in crafting. It's construction he's indifferent to. There you go, Simon. Yeah, there you go. Make yourself useful, buddy. Go out there and get those things. Force yourself to do it. Nova's going to construct the Taylor bench, which is great. And then I need to spend a little bit. I'm hoping Jack and Nova, their moods come up a little bit here. They are not very happy. We'll get Jack to do some crafting here in just a second. I don't think it's going to happen. Rita's got cooking 2 now. So we have insufficient materials for our thing right here, huh? Yeah, for the... Okay. Alright, the furnace is not... got enough on it. You got enough to do that fence piece? There you go, Jack. Awesome. That's the last of that chunk of fence. And then we just got this little piece right here. Maybe we'll start our living quarters over on this corner and start working across this way with our living quarters. Jack's mood has come up. Novus is coming up as well. So they're okay. They don't get very far in their mood, do they, each day? A little bit comes up and then they kind of lose it by the end of the day. I'm not too worried about losing the meat here. We've got fruit and berries that they can make food out of it. We still need to get this stuff though. This stuff right here needs to be picked up. Rita, where are you at and what are you doing? Oh, she's taking a walk. Rita, I want you to pick up all of this stuff over here and start getting this stuff put away. Dismantle, no. Jack's just about done with this. Go, Jack, go. Jack construct the shooting target. That will help with his mood as well. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, it's good to get that. He's gonna do a little cutting at first, though. We'll get this cut and this cut too. We need the logs so the spears can continue to be made, and then hopefully Jack and Simon will both work on that together. I probably should have a second crafting bench also. I wonder if I put a crafting bench in Jack's room, if that wouldn't help him maybe decide he wants to do some of that. Okay, this is getting put together. There we go, perfect. Shared a fear of remaining stranded. Simon nodded. Yep, that is definitely a concern. Let's see if that helps Simon at all. Maybe so. We need some logs. We need some logs in here so we get these spears going. Jack's bringing 75 in. I'm going to stick him on crafting and see if that... Well, his mood is all the way up again to 55%. Simon's doing antibiotics next, and he's got pickling, and then he has electric grids. After electric grids, what do you think? Maybe some distillation. So we've got a little alcohol coming in. Oh, spaceship deconstruction would be very important. And then distillation. I'm going to actually take Jack and have him mine some of this stone once he's done eating. Is he eating? That food is green. But nothing here looks like it's... Oh, did he take rotten food? Get some, Jack. Get some. Liked Simon's opinion on bladed weapons. Very nice. Please, Jack. I'd appreciate that very much. Nova's coming in with some more logs, so we've got a little bit of loggage here now, so we could get them to get these things built here. And we can also do the pickling now, too. We've got a larger drying rack also. Let's turn this guy, and we'll put him right there. Simon, why can't I get you to just do this over here? Let's have you craft those spears. Keep going. We need weapons, buddy. There we go. Have a little bit of stone in our inventory, too. We have 40 right now. Well, we've got 40 that Jack has busted up. I don't know, JP, if they fixed the brick building or not. I didn't see anything in the notes. If you go back to the beginning of this episode, we did read everything that was in the latest update from the developer off the Steam page. Some very key things happened in there. Like, we've got the rotten meat right now. Let's take a look at Rita. Oh, she just went to sleep, didn't she? No, she's right here. Let's see if we can get her to... That looks like it's rotten, but maybe not. Okay, so we've got a... I put this in the wrong spot. One of that over in Jack's little cabin there. Maybe I build the rooms across the back here. It'll be a little less to move. We can get started kind of right over here. Speaking of that, hold on. Let's push pause real quick. What I want to do here is we want to get them a little platform to be up on so that they don't get hit by the creatures as they come in. Like that. So they could stand up here and shoot down the line at the animals that come in. That's going to be pretty important. I'm worried about the next bug attack because we have no weapons for anybody. We've got a spear, I think, is what we've got going on so far. One spear. We'll have them move this over to Jack's cabin in just a second here, too. See what I mean by them going to sleep? They kind of go to sleep when they want to go to sleep. So I don't worry about giving them a sleep schedule. We've got a weapon. I think we've got a spear at the moment. Finished. Simon's working on that. Jack's going to repair the shooting target. Rita's getting something to cook, as getting something to eat. Very good. Again, we'll focus on what we have here and get these things taken care of before we go send them off to go do something else. Our farms are all planted. Rita, nice work. She missed like a tree right here. But everything else looks pretty good. You're right about that. Some of the crops do require a little bit of extra space, so we had that one more row right here. That would have brought us out by one more buttermelon patch there. Buttermelon. The buttermelon. Who doesn't love a little buttermelon in the morning? I love buttermelon. Buttermelon. It's funny. Snapped at Simon for now no apparent reason. Nova, come on. What's going on here? Jack's whipping together them stairs. All right, we're going to have a little place for us constructing large drying rack, and he's not going to do that next. But Nova's going to go out and cut some trees down. Planting evergreens, and I still need to get them to come out here and get this stuff. Rita, come here. Get that stuff put away, please. Found that if you set the craft menu to have an at least one for any item that deteriorates over time, such as weapons or clothes, when someone has to switch out, there is always one in the queue to replace it. At least one. Oh, the crafting menu to at least one. I don't know that I've ever noticed that before. We've got 2 now. Where would I go for that? Give me 1 second here. Let me set this up to do 50 of those too. You're right about that. The animals can climb the stairs, so I guess they do have that ladder that they have, don't they? We'll get rid of that, and we'll see how that works. But you're right. They can actually come up and just use a ladder to climb up on there. And we're going to have them open this gate, too. We'll have them get that opened up. Rita's doing some research. That's kind of interesting. Okay, go for it. Simon's transporting some stuff. All right. 60 and 10. All right, we're getting some logs in the place, so we'll have a little bit of loggage. Very good. Looks like Simon put some of that up there. And did they actually... It looks like they may have managed to butcher those animals finally. Okay, we have 4 grain porridges. What I understand is Jack loves the grain porridge. Why not eat the grain porridge if that's your favorite meal? Maybe he only does that for breakfast. I don't know. But Simon is now finally transporting this stuff out here. Getting some grain. Very good. Pickling. Oh, very good. Okay, so we need a couple of barrels put together. I want this actually moved. There's our next animal attack. Move that workbench over to Simon, or to Jack's tent. And for pickling, production, pickling, the wood barrels. We could do a little bit of this here, and a little bit of that there. And we'll get those put together. We'll do 1 for antibiotics and 1 for the pickling of the foods. Jack is going to go do some more cutting. Where are the bugs coming from this time around? Oh, they're coming from right where Jack is. Okay, wait a second. Pause. Jack is fleeing. I'm going to go ahead and draft Jack and pull him back to here. Run, Jack, run. Turn around and shoot that sucker. There you go, Jack. Good job. Let's bring him back up here. Oh, I see him. I see. Oh, they're over here. Oh, this must be one of those explosive guys. Look at this size of this sucker. Okay, let's see what happens here. Oh my God, this is going to be. This could be very bad. We want Jack just to barely get that guy into his radius. Stopped running. Get here, Jack. Go, baby. Go, 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 go. Get those guys to go into, hopefully, this area, right? Oh, the gate's not open. Simon, draft. Open this gate. Open that gate, buddy. There you go. Come on, Simon. Hurry up. Get the lead out, punk. Oh, for Pete's sake. Open the dang gate, Jack. Simon. Undraft. Open that gate. And Jack, you're right up here. Looks like I'm a little too late to have them actually do that here, huh? I'm surprised they're not turning it to come over this way and come through here. I'm just kind of watching this to see what happens now. They're going to destroy the fence. But with Jack right here and the gate open, you would think they would come over here and deal with this. So they're just destroying, he's just destroying the fence is all he's doing. Over and over and over again. Jack, can I get you to come maybe out here and we'll try this out? Shoot that little sucker. Whew. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's got to be one of those explosive ones, huh? This big sucker right here. Observe that guy. And then let's get all these traps reset. Jack's being treated, so he should be just fine. Wow, okay. Okay, that was a little sloppy. I will be the first one to admit that. And they did a number on that wall right there. Cancel. They did quite a number on this wall right here, which is going to push us back a little bit. Jack's eating some grain porridge, which should help him out a lot, hopefully. There we go. There goes his happiness. It's going the other direction now. Jack, how about if I have you craft some short bows? Would that make you happy? Could that make you happy, Jack? Happy, Jack? There we go. There we go. Get some bows made. Yeah, there you go, buddy. There we go. There we go. Rita's doing some research. I need to get these spears in their hands, though. Let's go ahead and go to Rita and get her a spear. Oh, wow, she did that fast. Holy moly. Nova, I'm going to go ahead and get you armed with a spear as well. Jack is a happy camper. It sounds like she's... Oh, good lord. Little sucker's biting Nova. Jack, equip draft. Kill this sucker. Kill that sucker, dude. Jack, kill him. Thank you. Now, as you were. Healing Nova. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I heard her going, ow, ow, ow. So, she's got it. Dried meat, new resource. Jack's going to go to sleep. Let's go ahead and let him go to sleep then. And then we'll get him back on those bows. I think the bow and arrow actually works better than the crossbow, right? They've got a farther range that they can see, which is pretty cool. And we need to tell him to do something with this right here, too. We've got 10 alloy, so I bet we could do the dartboard now. Yeah, Nova's about to crash. We'll let Jack repair that fence, and we'll get him back on the repairs. Yeah, I'm not having much luck with Jack this time around. He's actually not doing as well as I've seen him in other plays that I've gone through so far. Having him on a schedule of made up by me instead of it just being the game where they've got threes across the board, it's harder to keep them happy. When I had them all on threes, when I was using just, well, hold on, that's the wrong thing. The simple priorities, And then when you went off simple priorities, everything was on a 3 that they've got lined up for them. They seemed happier to me. You didn't have to worry about their sleep schedule or do whatever you want schedule or the work schedule. They just did whatever they liked to do. Like Nova right now, she's taking a walk, so she likes that, but I feel like it's not, I don't know. It's a little more confusing. We got some stuff still sitting out here. What is this anyways? First aid kits. Yeah, we need to get those in. Emergency rations times 6, and that's a rock. Looks like we've got just a couple of things still left. Oh, there's something over here too. Emergency rations too. Okay, we're going to do this afternoon as well, you guys. We're going to go ahead and do the overgrown scarabee. Let's see what it says about this guy. The bug I observed looks like an overgrown version of the pest that's known and hated on many worlds. Giving it a common bug's name felt a bit underwhelming, so I chose the nice-sounding scarabee. Unfortunately, it's a lot more annoying than some tiny insect that scuttles through your fridge. This one is big and impudent enough to attack humans and do some damage. The main problem is that these insects tend to swarm and work together in large groups, so they should not be underestimated. But it didn't give us anything about this guy here. It's just in general. Yeah, you can't observe this guy here. We'll butcher him. Okay, so you can only do him, but then the rest of these guys we can say butcher, and they will do all of them. All right. Nova's another one. She's kind of a tough one to understand too. What her pros and cons are. This looks like a rock we could observe. There it is. That's the metal we were looking for earlier. It's right next to us. And then, Jack, when you're done with that, I'm going to go ahead and have you... Oh, yeah, go ahead. Well, no, you don't need to cut that grass. I'm going to have you come over here. I want these bows made. We got our electrical stuff up and running. We've got, what else do we get over here? Oh, Zapparoo. The e-cooking stove, okay. And then we've got our power supply. So we'll be probably working on some of that this afternoon during the stream as well. Jack, I don't think I want you out there doing that. Let's kind of have you come back over here so you don't get struck by lightning. And how's Nova doing? She was hit by lightning earlier. Lightning injury, pain 25, movement minus 25, manipulation minus 25. Temporary neural and muscle damage caused by a lightning strike could become permanent if the patient gets electrocuted again. Okay, so we don't want to do that. Nova is going to bed, so we're going to let her do that. Whoa. Don't get hit, Simon. Please don't get hit, Simon. JP, what, the one left? Yeah, we've got it. It's all right. I challenge any of you to try to play a game and read chat at the same time. It's an interesting thing. I'll get better as time goes by. Let's get this going. Let's go 50. And then this one here we're going to pickle. Nova didn't take that much damage from that little bug. They don't seem to take too much damage from the bugs. Simon, how about you go ahead and grab a bow? And Nova, I think I want you to have a bow as well. It took a while, but we've got weapons. We're on day 13, almost 2 weeks into it, and they've got their weapons now. Nova's happy about that. Just, do we have another spear? Okay, she's got a spear and a bow. We're good to go there. All right. Did they pick up those clothes off the ground? They did not. We've got some shoes sitting out here. We need those shoes put away. I think if we do, maybe we get this going. We need 10 alloy. Do we not have 10? Oh, we got 5 alloy at the moment. So we'll go ahead and do... Where can we put this guy right here? I guess I'll put it out here for now. We'll put it right in there. Someplace to put the clothing and the weapons for the time being. JP used to stream the Empyrean, huh? Nova's going to do the double wardrobe. Rita's doing a little cooking. Okay, so we got the cooking thing worked out. They're cooking up, and it looks like it's actually working out better because we're not doing too much food at once. What do we got here? We got some trouble coming this way. These guys are going to be a pain in the butt. I feel like we should hunt these guys. Aha! Research space deconstruction. Deconstruction, very good. Scavenge, and we'll put this guy on scavenge as well. Hopefully we'll have, we'll wait and see what these guys wind up doing here. Rita's getting another grass field put in place. These trees are coming up nice. We do need these reset. Maybe I should put a little bit of a gate right in here too, so that they don't have to walk all the way around. Rita's got the traps. Very good, Rita. Thank you so much. And Rita, can I get you to go out here and put your life at risk to grab those shoes? Let's see what happens. Okay, they're not after us at the moment. But they will be. Is he causing problems to damage to this thing right here? I don't know. Rita, let's have you come out here and do this again. Let's get those first aid kits put in so we've got those. I don't want to lose those. They're already heavily damaged. Emergency rations 15. And what is this? A synthetic vest. No queued research, huh? All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up. That's our first 2 hours. We have our farms in place. Fruits, vegetables, grains, and cotton. Trees for the future. A bit of a trap. Nothing to write home about. Security around us. The crew is doing, so-so. I don't know. They're doing okay. They've been bouncing up and down. We've got beds for them to sleep on. This afternoon's stream for the 2 hours, I think I'd like to start getting the private quarters put together for them before I even think about doing crafting stations or anything like that. Get them that extra plus 18 comfort boost every day would be very helpful. What I'm trying to figure out is where I'm going to build those within inside this area right here. I'm thinking I might start them over here and work them across this way. And then when I get over here, we could do another building this way that will have all the crafting and cooking and stuff in it, which is going to require some moving of things. But our initial campsite is up and running, and it's not doing too bad. Probably could have gone better in many different areas, but, you know, it's me. We're learning as we play. We had a couple of fights. We saw one of the exploding bugs, but he did not explode, which I'm actually kind of grateful about. We did do a lot of fence work, but that's pretty handy, I think. And so we'll be back. I'm going to take a couple hour break from lunch. I got to run out and do a couple of chores out of the house, and then come back, have some lunch, and then we'll jump back on from 1 to 3 Arizona time and do the afternoon stream. We'll be about 4 hours in then on this. And as always, I'm posting the full videos on YouTube. They're available on the Twitch channel. And I'm not playing these survivors without you guys present 100% of the time. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for all the help today. Some great tips came in. So pay attention to those. We did have some really good tips come in. Have an awesome, fantastic, and a superb day. And I look forward to talking to you again next time.